A lot of the times when I'm on the internet making arguments against things, people always cut off anything I say to be like, oh, you're fat. Oh, this is why you're single. And I make most of my posts public for a good reason. But the ones that are like off the deep end or friends only, and usually if I do that, I make them private because I don't want that on the internet, just because I don't want to be perceived, period. Like, I don't know, I just don't want my business out there. If you don't take time of the day to pretend to care about me or ask me how I'm doing, you don't deserve to read it as a status. So, I don't know why people be like, this is why you're fat and single. I'm like, first of all, I don't know how they keep saying I'm fat. Because let me see. Oh my gosh. Look. Do I look super obese? Really bad? Can't fit into a car seat, can't go to a carnival ride. I don't know. I am slightly overweight. I will unequivocally admit that, but it's confusing because I'm like, I'm slightly overweight, and yes, I am single, but there are reasons for that. I'm working out, and as for the single part, I don't want to be with anybody because you have to love yourself in order to be with somebody. For years I'd be like, that's not true, that's not true. It's true. If you do not love yourself, you will accept less than you deserve, and you'll be abused, and you'll deal with more issues than you deserve, and you'll settle for people that are not worth your time. So I'm like, that makes no sense that you're trying to eat this argument by making fun of me by saying I'm fat. I go to the gym, I work out. Um, I'm single by choice. I could have 50 million boyfriends right now. So it makes no sense. And these people that be trying to clown on me and trying to one up me, first of all, no offense to people that are bald because I do feel really bad for people that have balding if you're a good person. But these people be bald, broke, and they look like people that you need to hide your drink from. Um, Maybe I am overweight and you can tell that in my face, but people don't have to hide their drinks from me. Just a thought. So that's kind of crazy that people try to like eat up an argument or make me feel bad because even so, I am single and slightly overweight. I am kind, I'm compassionate, I'm smart, and I think that those are the most important qualities of a person. Like, who are you if you're not smart and kind? Yeah, so these people that be looking like they roofie people, they ain't gonna wake up out of bed tomorrow and have intelligence or emotional maturity or anything like that. I think it's crazy. Like, I could argue out against anything and they'll be like, well, you're fat single. I'm like, you're balding, your eyebrows are bad, you look like a rapist, you look like somebody who roofies women, you are also overweight as well, and you don't amount to anything in your personal endeavors because nobody likes you because you're not a nice person and you lack the emotional and the cognitive thinking abilities to have a conversation without trying to insult people. And that's what I want them to know. Like, I'm in college and I have to read stuff like this. Uh-huh. This is a class that I have to take that I don't feel I should have to take because I am a marginalized minority in so many different ways. It's really let me see a class that has an abundance of mm, let me see social justice and diversity and inclusion for people like women, men, boys, girls, people with disabilities, immigrants, people that are of color in general, Hispanics, and it's just a book teaching people not to be really bad homophobic, discriminatory, prejudiced, disparaging bigots. People that be trying to make fun of me, they ain't gonna wake up tomorrow and have the intelligence to talk to people. They ain't got nothing on me. I'm losing weight. I have lost 11 pounds so far. I am not, and I'm not trying to make fun of people that are obese. I'm just saying I want to lose weight and I think that I am reaching my goals. I'm learning every day. I do things to better myself, and I am doing things to be a better person than other people. I help the community, and I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm just saying that I actually put myself out there. I put the money where my mouth is. I actually do things to get things done in small ways I want to see. I'm about to sneeze. I actually put forth the work to be a good person. Not that I want to get on the internet and brag about it. I've never once even said the things that I do to help the community out because I don't want it to be like a peeing contest. I don't want that out there. I do not want it to seem like I'm trying to get validation to be a good person or fish for likes. Absolutely not. I have to sneeze. I'm back. So I'm actually putting forth the work to be a better person for myself and for others just because I don't want to be a dirtbag. Sorry. But these people that go after me on the internet, this isn't a thing. Like, I'm not crying at night over it. I actually think that arguing with people is really funny. It's actually one of my hobbies to argue with people on the internet. I've done that all my life. As soon as the internet in my household dropped and we got Firefox.com, um, yeah. So one of my hobbies. So I'm not staying up at night crying about this, but these people, they just lack critical thinking and opinions for themselves, and it's just crazy. There's no ethics, morality. They be waking up and watching Fox and Friends, I guess, and then listening to whatever rhetoric they have to say and then taking it in as their own opinion. And I'm like, that's crazy. You don't go to rep, reputable. Okay, I have trouble pronouncing some words. I apologize for that, whatever, but you know what I'm trying to say. You have problems looking up websites of news that's actually legitimate and real, and you don't compare them, and you don't compare news reporters, and you don't actually watch the clips verbatim what's happening. You just hear some hearsay, and then you say that sounds good. Then you show up to work, clock in, and you just regurgitate what you heard on Fox News, or I don't know any other news sites that are like strictly conservative. I know Politico, AP News, MSNBC, which I'm mad at, CNN, NBC. I know a lot of news sources. I actually get my news from those places on top of people that are actually in Congress. I do not wake up and get my news from memes off the internet. That's just not what I do. I actually read, I watch the news. I don't know. I think that education and critical thinking and being able to think for yourself is obsolete. I don't know. I learn a lot of words from reading. That's not an excuse. I should learn how to actually say them. That's why I think that education is important because maybe if education is not dismantled, I would know how to say reputable sources, and I would know how to say obsolete without confusing other words together. Maybe if education was actually valued, I would know how to say these words. So, um, I just think it's crazy. Like, you're not gonna get smarter by getting on the internet and being an idiot. Makes no sense. Get some knowledge, get some education. You don't necessarily have to crack open a book. You just have to watch a few documentaries that are actually reputable and form your own opinions and take morality from that and ethics and combine them and form your opinions on why you think something was wrong or right. Not get your opinions from other people and just repeat it. Like, this is an obvious sign of having no education that, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I know a lot of people are not educated because people don't have the opportunities and the privilege to have the best schooling. No child left behind. Um, yeah, so if you want to do better, you got to put in the work. You can't just log in to twitter.com, facebook.com, truthsocial.com and read all that and be like, I'm Albert Einstein, I am educated. That's not how that works. That's crazy. Do better. Yeah, I'm slightly overweight. Yeah, I'm single, but that just doesn't equate to being an idiot. Sorry.